Oh yeah, it is Monday, June 16th, and welcome to Community News. As you can see, I'm solo. I'm Scott Wilk. That's not John and that's not Howard. The guys are not here today. They are off today, but welcome to Community News. If this is your first time watching, we're a weekly program. We have local events, information. We also feature animals from the Roane County Animal Shelter. We have our school news segment, and even though school is out, we still have important information about how to get your kids fed during the summer. That's important. And we do lots of local featured businesses. If you're a local business and you want featured, we'll put you on here and we'll take care of you. While the guys aren't here, I gotta thank them for their help. John and Howard, they both have been on the program here for almost over 3 years now, which is crazy. And we all do this for free. We do it as a public service just to try to get local information out to the public. So I can't cheer for these guys enough. I appreciate John and Howard and everything they do for the program. So they'll be back. We'll see them next week. All right, we do feature businesses, and though this one's special because it's right across the street from Wilk Production Studios here in downtown Rockwood, the Potato Hut. And they are awesome. Everybody we've talked to that's went over there says it's awesome, but make sure you go hungry because it's so good. But they got whole potatoes, half potatoes, loaded nachos, barbecued sandwiches, hot dogs, desserts, and more. All kinds of different stuff. There's their sides. They've got all kinds of different toppings. They got Taco Tater Tuesday. But check them out again. It's right here in downtown Rockwood. Tell them you heard about it here on the Community News here at Small Town Network. Also, we got some other local featured businesses like Sleeveless Mo's. We're doing a business shout out for them. And don't forget, you can get your business a local shout out as well. Just send the information to us and I'll tell you more in a minute how to do that. But Sleeveless Mo's, they do everything: lawn care, mulching, tree removal, gutter cleaning, pruning, hedging, gardening, weeding, property cleanup, property decor, all that kind of stuff. Give them a call or look them up on Facebook, Sleeveless Mo's. Also, Made Happy, and this is the time of year to get the outside and the inside cleaned up. They do cleaning services, residential cleanings, deep cleaning, commercial cleanings, rental cleanings. They'll give you a free estimate. Call that number or message them on Facebook. And again, tell them you heard about it here on Community News. And also Robin's Boat Repairs. It's a good time to get your boat cleaned up and get it out on the lake. They do fiberglass, gel coat, paint, buffing, detail, and more. They're at 205 South Chamberlain. Give them a call, or they do have a group on Facebook, and it is a private group, but they said don't worry, just go ahead and request in there, and they accept everybody. So check out Robin's Boat Repair, and again, hey, tell them that you heard about it here on Community News. All right, off to our first segment, and there's so many things to do. There's so much, and this is things to do this week. We've got upcoming things. If you're one of those people that plan way out far ahead, we've got that stuff coming for you as well. This is brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial, right down here in downtown Rockwood, right across from the park. And the brand new, what we believe to be the bathroom buildings and the caboose that's down there. But call John if you got a statement, you're not sure about where your investments are going, or you just have some questions. Call up John or come visit him right here in downtown Rockwood. And we appreciate John for what he does. All right, things to do. And again, this is things to do this week. And we'll have things to do in the upcoming weeks coming up soon as well. But kicking it off, and again, some of these things are going on today, so you might have to check their weekly or see if they have another one. This is tonight, live music at Fairfield Glade for their Mirror Lake Blast. That's at 5 p.m. Central Time. And then also today at the Oliver Springs Public Library, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., they have their sensory play, which they're doing activities that have numerous benefits for kids that enhance language and cognitive and also motor skill development. And here's a bunch of summer camps, and again, some of these have already started, so you have to see if they have another one or if you can still jump in. This is the Simple Life Summer Soccer Camp. That's June 16th through 18th, and that's at 25 Maple Grove in Crossville. $25 registration, and call that number to make sure you can still get in. Also, Bright Star Touring Theater has The Wizard of Oz today at Centennial Park in Dayton. They have other dates for that and travel around as well, so check it out. Check out allevents.in and you can see when they're doing other shows. They be jamming. Bluegrass jamming, of course, at the Bradbury Community Club at 6 to 10. $2 admission. There are snacks and food available for purchase. Just call Marie if you'd like to check that out. Also, The Lake Tansy Summer Music Series continues. On the 17th will be Trent James Band, which is awesome. So go down there and check that out. That's at the Waterside Pavilion, and that's at 6 p.m. And again, I think that's also, that might be Central Time as well. So check that as well. Family Fun Day. This is awesome at Roane County Park. This is brought to you by the Roane County UT Extension, and there'll be tons of stuff: craft demonstrations, wildlife exhibits, emergency service demonstrations. There'll be some lunches available for purchase, live music, kids fun, and more. That's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, that's tomorrow at Roane County Park, so don't miss that. Also, speaking of Family Fun Day, the Cumberland Mountain State Park is having the ARC of Cumberland County is having their fun day. That's 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Games and activities for the kids, and don't forget that will be Central Time. The 17th at the Public Library in Dayton. It's an evening at the orchestra with Clyde W. Roddy, and that's at the Public Library, Clyde W. Roddy Public Library, 371 First Ave in Dayton. That is awesome, and that's at 5 p.m. There's a basketball camp starting on Tuesday. That's at the Ray County Community Center. It's a basketball camp. That's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. You can check that out and it's got Roy Pankey there and friends. So you can call that number on the screen or email to get yourself signed up for that. We always like to share significant dates in history. This is a big one. The Battle of Waterloo was on June 18th, 1815, and Napoleon Bonaparte and France defeated by British forces under Duke of Wellington and the Prussian troops under Field Marshal von Blücher. So that is a significant day. Everybody knows the song Waterloo, right? So of course you know that. Every Wednesday they've got 7 p.m. They've got Food, Faith, and Family at the First Presbyterian Church in Rockwood. And also all week they've got other things: Sunday school at 10 a.m. on Sundays, worship service at 11. And again, the Wednesday Bible program and Women's Association is second Thursdays at 6:30. And they also have a Love Kitchen meal and fellowship every second and fourth Saturday at 4 p.m. Every Wednesday, if you're into stamps, you can go to the Art Circle Library in Crossville, and they do stamp collecting 12 p.m. to 2. Don't forget that's Central Time. Also, our library here in Rockwood has every Wednesday is doing Story Time Wednesdays, and this is actually their summer program called, it's their summer reading program called Color Our World, which is awesome. Again, that's 10:30 a.m. Multiple activities that you can see there. This goes on through July 16th. Don't forget to get down to a bunch of the locations there and get your coloring sheet so you can enter the coloring contest. This is a county-wide coloring 4-H summer reading contest. You can get your sheets at your Harriman, Rockwood, or Oliver Springs library. Also, on the 18th, which is Wednesday, Fairfield Glade has their farmers market, and that's 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Don't forget that's Central Time on that. Also in Crossville, the summer movies has started. So on Wednesday and then also Saturday. Wednesday will be Madagascar 2 at 7 p.m. Saturday will be Grease, and that is going to be at 2 p.m. So check that out. Most of the movies are $5. And don't forget Central Time on that. Watermelon Wednesday at the Splash Pad in Harriman. Don't miss that. It's 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it's free watermelon for everyone. So check that out. That's this week. Koffers on the 19th, which is Thursday, celebrates their 2-year anniversary. Hard to believe. I can't believe they've been here that long, but man, time flies. But they're right here around the corner from Wilk Production Studios. It'll be at 6 p.m. at 141 South Front Street. They're going to have Chico's Chicken, the Dressing Room, Hat and Charm Bar, Ash and Elegance Mobile Cigar Bar, and more. So check that out. It all starts at 6 p.m. Also on the 19th, the Summer Nights at downtown Harriman's Mayor's Alley. Aaron Carter will be there, and that's 6 to 8 p.m. There's food and all kinds of fun there for you as well. Also on the 19th, Thursdays at the Amp. We'll be having Blue Mother Tupelo, and that's 6:30 to 8 p.m. Don't forget those are Central Times, and that's at the Crossville Amphitheater. Also this weekend, the 19th through the 22nd, is the Tennessee Quarter Horse Association Region 2 Dogwood Classic at Roane State. That's both arenas. You can call that number on the screen for more information on that. On Friday is Spring City Summer Nights at Nature Park. 549 Front Street. That's 6 p.m. to 10:30. Free family movie, food truck, and more. Also on, that's Friday, HD is at Oakley's Lakeside at Caney Creek Marina. That's at 7 p.m. in Harriman, so check that out. On the 20th, the Watts Beer Work events continue, and this week is Hayden Lynn. That will be at 6 p.m. And again, there it is, 6 to 9 on the 20th. And then on the 27th will be their next one, which will be next week, is the Time Machine in concert. And then also on Friday, tons of concerts. Liquid Velvet, which is a big one they've been seen all over here locally, will be at the Palace Theater in Crossville at 7 p.m. So don't miss out on that. Another concert on Friday. This is in the Ray County Courthouse lawn. Joe DeVille will be rocking the courthouse. So again, that's a free event at 6:30 p.m. and that's down there in Dayton. Also on Friday, Spring City Summer Nights again is 6 to 10:30 p.m. That shows you all kinds of stuff. They got cruise-ins, vendors, and more. So that's down in Spring City. Don't forget on Fridays, they like to ask you to just donate $5 if you can for the Roane County Paws 5 on Friday program. And believe it or not, that money helps them out tremendously. On Saturday, they're having Pump House Revival at the Princess Theater at 7 p.m. Tickets are $15. Check out Eventbrite for more information, but that will be awesome. And this is another cool one on Saturday. This is the 2025 annual Warbirds event honoring veterans. This is at the Tennessee Eagles RC Flying Park at 550 Fisk Road. It's free admission, so come out there 9 a.m. to 3:30. That is going to be awesome. Also, this is the week that they have their stage show at the Bradbury. This is 5:30 to 9 p.m. The first band gets up at 7 p.m. $3 admission, and you can take the stage or jam. Call that number for more info. Also on Saturday, we have the Cars and Coffee by the Copper Chick Goat Soapery and Cafe at 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and that's Central Time. Don't forget about that. And that's also Drunk Uncle is going to be at the Rockwood Marina and RV Resort 6 to 9 p.m. on Saturday as well. So don't miss out on that. Veterans Park in Spring City this Saturday has their Community Park Day. That's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bounce House, Field Day, games, and more. So check that out. Also on Saturday, Oak Ridge has their farmers market 8 a.m. to 12, so check that out. Many farmers market. Here is the Riverfront Farmers Market in Harriman at 301 Emory Road. That's 8 to 11. And then the farmers market at the Preserve. This is every other Saturday. That is at 201 Broadberry in Oak Ridge, so check that out. And also there's a community yard sale. City of Harriman's got one you can set up for $10 at Riverfront Park. The deadline is June 7th to sign up, but just call them and see if you can't get in there if they've still got some slots available. But don't forget to go down there and check that out. There's going to be all kinds of things to buy, so if you're looking for some great deals, go down there to the community yard sale, and that's at Riverfront Park 8 to 1. Also, the Lavender Festival will be going on in Oak Ridge. That's at Jackson Square, 100 Broadway Street. Celebrate herbs and the environment. It's free admission. All kinds of artisans, live music, and fun there. So check that out. Also on Saturday, so much to do. The Apothecary and Candle Hour presents Elixirs as Essence and Flame. That's at 117 South Front Street in Rockwood. Check that out, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Also on Saturday, the Posh Poodle Boutique has a benefit for Roane County Paws, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's at our good friends Rockwood Marina and RV Resort on Pump House Road, so check that out. Also, this would be on Sunday, is the Movies in the Park, and this is in Harriman, and it features this time the Babahatchee Band, so that's going to be awesome. Check that out. Also coming up, and I put this on here because sometimes if it starts on Monday you miss it, but June 23rd through 27th, First Presbyterian Church has their Vacation Bible School, 6 p.m. to 8:30. Call that number for more information on that. Also, another one is the Shiloh Baptist Church, Kingston, has their Vacation Bible School starting next week, ages 3 through 5th grade. Call to register on that as well. And then this is a reschedule. This was supposed to be on the 14th. And a lot of you probably know that this didn't happen, but they've rescheduled this for September 13th. So just wanted to put that on the beginning of the program here so that you would see. All right, that ends all the things to do this week, but that is not the end of the program by any means. We've got more things to do. If you're planning way ahead, you can do that as well. Now is my favorite part, where we get to feature animals from the Roane County Animal Shelter. This is brought to you by Freedom Storage at 509 Gateway Avenue. They have climate-controlled self-storage facility, 24/7 access, state-of-the-art complex with indoor and outdoor storage available. All right, our good friends at the Rockwood Animal Shelter, there's their phone number, and here they come. This is Cheddar, and last thing I looked all week, they are waiving the fees for adoption. You'll have to check and see if that's still going on, but their adoption prices are very reasonable anyway. Mr. Mustard and Curly, both of those are cute. Here's Diana and Leo. There's Veda and Blue. And the kittens continue. Mo and Crybaby. Crybaby just wants to go home. There's Murray and Skittles. And then some puppies. Jagger and Cherry. Here is Frito and Major. Here's Chompy. Chompy's been there a while. I've seen a video of them play with Chompy. Chompy's cool. So go down there. Again, there's their prices, which is ridiculous. You're never going to go to Petland and get any animal like this. And let me tell you, if you have not adopted an animal from the Humane Society, man, the animal shelter, they love you more than any animal ever will. There's Harold. He's happy to go home with you. Don't forget, you can also help him out by dropping off food, kitten food, dog food, cat food. Also, these litter pans help them out. But tell them you heard about it here on the community news, and we appreciate the Roane County Animal Shelter. And go save those animals. You'll be glad you did. They love you for it. All right, school news. Although school is not in session, brought to you by Bells, which we call it the Bells Shopping Center next to Walmart. But they've got everything. They've got all your clothing needs, your home needs. They got home decor. They've got luggage. They got beauty items. You name it, they got it. Go down to Bells and talk to them. Again, can't wait to see Mrs. Clement's journalism class for 2026. That'll be awesome. But those kids are all on a break. But the important thing is summer meal programs. So many kids don't have a means to get food during the summer. So this is a couple ways that you can get them. These are the Roane County schools, and they have pickup site locations. Midtown Elementary, Kingston Elementary, Dilla Springs Elementary, Midway Elementary, and also the Rockwood Sports Complex. There's the pickup dates, and then you see it's from 11 to 1. This is also some of the other options. Again, this is free for all kids. That's the same announcements. There's the email address if you want to contact and make sure you can get signed up for that. Then we also have, this is the Oak Ridge School Summer Sunshine Bus Feeding Program. And there's the different places where you can stop June 2nd through June 27th. They'll be at the Blossom Center, 10:30 a.m. to 11, Oliver Springs Library, 11:30 to 12, Oak Ridge Outdoor Pool, 12:30 to 1:30, and Clinton Splash Pad, 2:15 to 3:15. And there's again all the times for that. It's very awesome. And here's another. The Y has a way, if they have free meals for kids as well. This one you do have to do a one-time registration, but there's the information for that. Here's a bunch of different local businesses in Oak Ridge that are doing free things for kids. So if you need, screenshot that right there and go to those locations and check it out. And then again, here's another one, the Gus the Bus daily feeding and mobile book sites. Adult meals available for $4. Then there's multiple pickup sites there. You see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and again, just screenshot those. But it's very important to get fed. There's the registration information if you're thinking about getting the meal program, the 7-day meal program from the Y. There's that information. If you need a copy, let me know. I can screenshot it and shoot it to you. But there again is the Oak Ridge High School's Open Cafe. There's two different options for feeding, or the Ethra Sunshine Bus, which again, we talked about those stops. So it's very important to get the kids fed because they don't get fed during this time of year. They're used to having a lunch every day. So check that out, and if you need any copies of that information, let me know. All right, other interest, which is things to do in the upcoming weeks, brought to you by Six Little Teacups. It says Chattanooga, we call it way south Kingston. If you drive down 58 from Kingston, it'll be there on your right. And she's got stuff readily available all the time. They've got desserts available. You can go in there and request a custom dessert made, cupcakes, cookies, wedding cakes, birthday cakes, you name it. She'll do it. They have tea parties now, or you can have the birthday party right there. She's expanded. So check it out, Six Little Teacups. Give them a call. All right, this is other interest. Again, this is things to do in the upcoming weeks, not necessarily this week. But upcoming weeks. Next week, the Preserve will have their farmers market hitting again. On June 26th will be the Superintendent Dennis Ferguson's annual community picnic, so be prepared for that. And these you'll all see in the upcoming weeks, so we kind of blast through them. Spring City's farmers market will be next week, 8 to 12. Also, this is a big one. The VFW Post 6598 is having their fish fry Saturday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. in Harriman, so check that out. It'll be awesome. Sail on the Beach Boys Tribute will be at Fairfield Glade on the 28th. So get ready for that. Throttle Fest on the 28th. This is cool. This is a Knoxville thing, but I put it in there. I thought it was neat. Knoxville RC Raceway. So that's on the 28th. Also next week, Dayton's Tractor Supply starts their farmer market days. Set up at 10 a.m. You can pack up anytime after 2. It's free to set up, so you can contact them for more information on that. Also on the 28th, Smoky Mountain Summer Classics coming to Roan State Expo, so we'll have that on next week's program. Also, Shake the Lake will be at Veterans Park on the 28th in Spring City, so that's coming up. Bunch of July 4th activities, Smoking the Water, 5 p.m. in Kingston on July 4th. Arrowhead Resorts having their Independence Day celebration. Live music starts at 7, then food starts at 4, so get ready for that. Also, City of Sweetwater's having their Independence Day celebration, 6 p.m. till dark. Also, July 5th is Rock the Dock. That's next to Lakefront Estates subdivision across from Bird Island. So that's awesome as well to continue your July 4th celebration. Also, this is an important one. Operation Healthy Tennessee has the no-cost medical care event, and that is going to be at Ray County Middle School and Bledsoe County High School coming up. Those dates ahead. Also, the Apex Motor Madness Market's going to be at Central High School in Wartburg. That's July 12th, 10 a.m. to 4. So that's going to be awesome. Big stuff going on there. And if you want to be a vendor, you can sign up or just send us information and I'll tell you more about that. But so many events at that. It's got so many slides. Also, the summer camps are going on. The next one, July 14th to 18th for Top Flight Summer Camps. You can sign up for the whole entire week at allevents.in, so check that out. Don't forget to cast your vote. Harriman's looking for your drive-in movie votes. Pick your most favorite 3 movies. You post that on the City of Harriman's Facebook page. They got our information there of how to pick it, but you can vote for your favorite movies. That'll be at the Riverfront Park for their drive-in movies. That will start on the 26th at 7. Also, the Roan County Bigfoot Town Hall is going to be on August 2nd, so we'll be looking forward to that. August 6th is Senior Day at the Ray County Fair, so put that on your calendar. September 1st, hooray for Harriman, Labor Day Street Festival will be coming up. September 6th, Wings on Display, World War II Airport Day in Dayton, so we'll be looking forward to that. Rat Run on the Mountain at the Cumberland County Fairgrounds, September 13th. Again, these are things just to put on your calendar. We'll be talking about these in the upcoming week's program. September 27th is the Apple Festival at the Upper Cumberland Crossville Fairgrounds there. Also, the first that I know of, Touch a Truck coming for the City of Harriman. That'll be on September 27th. So again, lots of things to do. If you have an event, no event is too big or too small, and this is how you send your information to us. You can send it to smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com or just shoot us a message here on Facebook. That's an easy way to do it. But again, you can also, and we were talking about it earlier, here we go, we've got your numerous different places. We're now on Instagram. You're probably watching us here on Facebook. YouTube has finally moved to double digits. And again, there's that contact information if you want to send us any of your information. But hey, give us a like, give us a follow. We would really appreciate if you share our page. Again, we appreciate it. We're almost to 3,000 followers, so thank you guys for that. You hear the music in the background. That's my Ukrainian friends, Uzori. They are still in Ukraine and still fighting for their lives over there. So our thoughts and prayers go out to them. And our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody in Israel, not to all the Iranian people as well, you know, innocent people involved in a bad regime there. So our thoughts and prayers to go out to everybody in the Middle East. We hope that all that can get resolved soon. But that wraps up another week of Community News. Again, thanks for watching. Tell your friends about it. We got so many things coming up. Things are expanding. So many things to go on. Again, my friends Howard and John will be back with us next week. But from all of us here at Small Town Network Community News, you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.